And what's that you say? You don't have enough opportunity to listen to someone who actually went to see the band live, and you're just thinking, I wish somebody would tell me, what was it like? Should I go? Should I spend my hard-earned cash in a time when it's so difficult to come across these shekels that you need to survive? Should I spend it on a show, Phil Collins? Should I?
Depends on the show. That's why you're here.
That's exactly right. And I'm here to tell you about seeing a little-known band called Gavin Dance. And I'm real late on this one because I feel like it was like 4 months ago. But it was a good time. It was at Janice Live in St. Petersburg, Florida. But I want to give a little shout-out to an opener that I think was like a late scratch or something changed or happened where they had to bring these guys out. And I really enjoyed them, and I enjoyed the energy. The band was called The Home Team.
Never heard of them, but that sounds cool. What's their style?
Cool vibe. I would say almost borderline rock. Picture the guy Tillian from Gavin Dance, okay?
Uh-huh.
And then kind of mix the two styles of like Jimmy Eat World and Gavin Dance, and then a falsetto singing kind of guy. Looks almost like the guy from The Darkness. Real long hair, tall, skinny guy.
All right, that's kind of cool sounding.
It was a fun set, fun band. They were super grateful to be there. They had said that that was the largest crowd they had ever had the opportunity to play in front of, so that's a cool thing.
That is pretty sweet.
And it was high energy. They did not miss the mark. They took advantage of the moment, so kudos to the home team for bringing it home, so to speak.
That's pretty sweet.
There was another opener that didn't stick as well with me. I can't remember the name, so just apologies to that band. But the main event was Gavin Dance, the American rock band from Sacramento, California, formed in 2005. Crazy that they're a 20-year-old band now.
I know.
But I do have a couple things to say about that band and the show generally. So, you and I both are madly in love with the album Artificial Selection, and then even Afterburner was great. Jackpot Juicer, I think, was your album of the year, or was...
Hey, I'm a big Jackpot Juicer fan.
Right. So, and that was all the era of the now long gone Tillian lead clean singer from back in the day, Tillian Pearson, who had his own kind of issues and complaints, and now he's off doing his own thing. And man, tough to replace that guy. Tough. So now we have been back to the past. I'm trying to find his name. I think it's Matt is the new old guy. I'm going to butcher this. But while I'm looking for the new singer, let me tell you about the experience. Beautiful night in 2025 in the summer in Tampa, Florida. And they came out and they played a lot of the hits, but not so much of the stuff from Artificial Selection, not so much of stuff from Tillian, but like their old stuff before Tillian, and then their new stuff with a couple songs that the new guy filled in for. Clean vocals. Andrew Wells is the new guy. Andrew Wells was there from 2021 to present, they said, and some clean vocals, and now he's lead vocals as of 2024 to present. So my experience was mixed. It left me wanting all the hits that Tillian would sing on, and sad I didn't see those songs. I gotta be honest, because the stuff without him, it's just not as good. I think pretty much anyone who's being fair and is not a member of that band will agree.
Yeah, and then you wonder, are they going to ever do those songs if they do that with Andrew Wells? Are they going to try? Or are they going to just leave it all alone because it's a different era, it's hard to recreate? You know what I mean?
It's, I think, so impossible to recreate that guy's voice, Tillian's voice. I don't know how they really could. But I do want to talk about Will Swan. He is the lead guitarist and co-founder of the band. I have no idea if I'm right on this, but he looks from the stage like he's 6'2", 375 pounds.
Oh man.
And he was in a blue, like a crushed blue velvet tracksuit, like pajama set almost. Like you'd see a mafia guy on, wearing,
Yeah.
but like baby blue. And he had the guitar real up high, like over his belly, almost like a ukulele kind of looking. And he was playing it retardedly fast, perfectly without any mistakes, seemingly. I don't know if they fixed it or whatever, but he's playing some complicated shit up there.
Yeah. So if you didn't hear a mistake, then it wasn't a mistake.
Right. And I swear to you, that guy didn't take 3 steps the entire set. He just planted, locked in, and fucking crushed the guitar. I mean, the whole time.
That sounds like a weird, like, he's like, I figured out I can shred like a maniac if I hold it in a stupid way, and I'm just gonna do that.
That's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was.
That's cool. Good. That's legit, man. They have I don't know about underrated, but God has talked about, they talk about the vocals so much. Their musicianship is pretty impressive. I mean,
It's ridiculous. And
guitarist is tits, the drummer's legit.
we gotta give a shout out to John Mess. John Mess is the uncleaner, the dirty vocals.
That guy's real good.
He screams his fucking lungs out for an entire 55-minute set, I guess, looking exactly like some middle-aged dude you'd see at Target walking around with his kids. He's just like rocking a polo shirt, flip-flops, and some shorts.
Yeah, he's like just a regular dude.
He's like, you know what my life's gonna be? Screaming my fucking larynx out of my trachea hole because I'm just gonna do that, and he does.
I can understand. I actually can understand death vocals and being able to do that long term better than I can understand post-hardcore type stuff.
Me too.
It's actually just screaming.
You're just screaming.
Yeah. So it's crazy people can do that for that long.
You must think he's got to just not talk at all between shows. Just not a word.
Yeah. I'm sure his fucking bird kills him a lot.
The idea of screaming that way makes my throat a little bit hoarse. Sitting here talking to you with that, not even doing it, just thinking about doing it.
Yeah. I mean, you ever just get into you just get really pissed off? You go off on a tirade for like a minute.
Oh yeah. You ever had kids?
Like, no, but I'm sure
You'll scream at those kids. I promise you. You will scream at those fucking kids.
SNL, get off that goddamn shit.
Exactly. I'm gonna tell Grandma Christmas is over.
Yeah, I swear to God. But yeah. So anyway, with that in mind, a whole show of that, a whole tour of that,
amazing. Now I will say this, even though I was kind of down on it at the outset because of its comparison to Tillian, which of course comparison is the thief of joy. Andrew Wells is, first of all, yoked, so he looks awesome up there, no homo. Second, he does have a great voice. So the songs from the new album really were excellent. Like Midnight McGuffey's was fucking awesome. I want to say maybe they played Trapdoor, I think was the other one. They played 2 or 3 from Pantheon, and they were great. Like they were genuinely really great, and you could tell the energy was just slightly higher because they were his songs. You know what I mean? Like this is our shit. So
yeah. He's like, I'm gonna really lay it down.
Yeah, or maybe it was, and I think they played All the Way Down. So yes, they definitely played this one all the way down.
You know what that reminds me of? Alice in Chains, the new guy, where you're like, okay, he's not Lane Staley, but he's no slouch.
That's right.
This guy's good, you know.
And the songs are still great.
And the songs are great. It's all perfectly listenable. It's all very quality.
Yes. So I would say my overall opinion of the show and just general is I'm sad I didn't ever see them with Tillian. I really am sad because that's my favorite era. I'm glad I saw them with Andrew returning. I'm glad they're still making music. But I do not see a time in which what they're going to make at this current iteration is ever better than what it was before. I'm just going to be able to
okay. All right. Might be the case. But I'm still going to listen, and we'll see.
Yeah. So next up for me is I'm seeing Blind Guardian and Encipherum, I think in 2 weeks down in Lauderdale.
Whoa.
And I was going to go see Mark Ribbolett up in Tampa, who is the Loop Daddy, the guy who makes those like Reggie Watts style songs where he loops them all live. He's hilarious, by the way. But tickets are like $180. I'm thinking, I'm not driving 2.5 hours for $180 ticket. No, sorry.
Yeah.
So anyway,
That's a little rough.
God bless him that he can make it, but then I won't do that. So I'll fill you in on Blind Guardian and Encipherum, two phenomenal bands. Awesome. Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. So, anything else to contribute to the cause, brother?
No, man. I'm glad you saw those guys, and I'm excited to see what they do from here on out. Pantheon is legit, so we'll see.
Yeah, they did kill this all the way down. I'm playing it now underneath as we're talking, and I forgot. This is a great song. It really is. So I hope they continue to do well. They will. They got a huge following. So
yeah, they'll be fine.
And then hey, maybe they'll pull the 3 Days Grace. 10 years from now, they'll add Tillian back to add to this guy, and they'll put out something retardedly awesome.
Yep.
All right, bro, you're the friggin' man. Until next time, this is the Great Heavy Music Podcast. Alex and Phil out. Bye.
Hell yeah, buddy.